Hello everyone, welcome back. It's time for the reading for May. So we're going to go ahead and get the ancestors in here and see what they've got to tell us for that the month of May howls for everybody. I want to remind everyone once again that this is a general reading, so anything more specific it's going to require more personalized reading for you. So you can contact me at the information listed below. Otherwise, let's see what the month holds for everybody. Alright, so those that fall off the reading surface are not part of the reading. So, what we've got here with our main three bones, this one, this one, and this one, they've sort of fallen, we have sort of a chevron shape, but we also have, it actually kind of reminds me, there's also this rib bone here, it kind of reminds me of an arrowhead that's pointing in a direction. Now it's pointing downwards towards me, but what's more about this direction and this point is that I keep seeing this house. That, like one of the ones you see whenever they have like a landslide or a sinkhole, that the house is at that point where the structure can no longer hold it upright and it's beginning to fall down the hill. Now, the fact that it's a house that I'm seeing definitely it has its impact into home, family, structure, what's there. But what I sense is that it is about change more so than it is about destruction. The house that is there can no longer stand on the foundation it was built on. And that is being supported here by the fact that it's the family bone and it's the home bone, while the work bone is over here. It's part of the debris that's flying away. Now, recently I know that from the friends I have now at the Astrological Circle, that there was recently a Grand Cardinal Cross that happened last week around the 23rd. And that cosmically it's seen as being a lock turning. Now the question was, it turning to open or turning to close? Either way, change is happening. And it's going to be around your home life. Now, this can mean, for those that are coming to the end of a major endeavor, such as school, since we're coming up on the graduation month, you may be completing school, which means that your entire life is about to go through massive changes and rescheduling now that you no longer have the task and structure of having to deal with school on a regular basis. Vice versa, for some, they may be about to start school and started in the aspects of summer versus fall. So, again, schedules are shifting all over the place. Home life is going to change. And with also the fact, unless your kids are in a year-round school, we're also coming upon summer school and summer vacation. So children are going to be around more. Entire schedules are going to be changing, and activity around your home is changing. But I feel that this is much more suited to being a change that you're going to be able to build off of. Reset the foundation, new beginnings, new structures that are coming. Now, additional things we have here with the shapes of the outline bones. We have sort of this bird shape here with the way these two rib bones came in. And they're angled, in this case, to see the energy coming into the house. So, something's coming in on the winds, or look for more of a bird, or bird motif with what's coming towards you. It's a messenger. There's messages coming to you from the other side, from the ancestors, from the gods, from the guides and guardians. And they're information to help you figure out how to deal with building the new foundation, building the house, being able to function more with it. These other ones here remind me of a lightning bolt. And that says to me that there are surprises with this. They're coming from avenues that you're not going to be expecting, which is how a surprise works. But more so in this case, that the surprise is coming in such a way that it's really going to be something you feel. And it's one of those things that's going to shake you, maybe to your core, but you're definitely going to feel shaky. And I can't say whether the surprises are going to be good or the surprises are going to be bad. They could be both. But you're definitely going to need to build on it. You're definitely going to need to figure out how you stay centered. Because you don't want to go get lost in over enjoyment and, well, drink a little too much and make some stupid mistakes. Or get down into the dumps that you don't realize that because of this, you've now got the opportunity to do something else. So staying centered is very key. Now over here, we have the copper piece, which is off by itself, but definitely is also an element of connection, flow. And the way it lies here with these other bones is that this is the area where the house and all the debris that's falling is going to sit, so that you can pick through it, find what's useful, and use it to rebuild in the new home. And this is being a pooling of resources, a pooling of rest, a pooling of energy, to be able to build the new foundation from. And that's coming here. Now this is also in alignment with the work bone. Now there is a fragmented piece here, and it's pointed away from the work bone. So there's going to be some issues, probably with some coworkers or boss, or even clients that are sensitive, full of a lot of emotion. But the thing is, ultimately remember that they are not focused at you. They may be focused at the larger entity that you're a part of, but they're not focused at you. So what you can do to dissipate that will immensely help in matters. And otherwise, I would say that work is also going to have its own shifts. Not as drastic shifts as you're going to have with your family, but you may have to do some changes there to be able to work with what's going on with the family home. So it may mean leaving work a few minutes earlier or going in a little earlier so that you can get out later. This one, I think I say that's about it for what the ancestors have to say. That this month, it's going to be about change, which it always is. But in this case, it's going to be about change that you can work with. It's not super drastic, but it does mean that weights that you've had are going to be going, weights that you were expecting are now going to be placed on you. And how you stand centered and ready to bear that, or its release, is going to be key. So, focus on being grounded, focus on being centered, breathe at least 3 times, if not do it in 9, which helps this system, the parasympathetic nervous system, to trigger, to help you relax. But relax into the change. So, I'm Uncle Destiny, and this has been your reading for May, and we will see you in June. Bye-bye.